Welcome to another episode with your host, Robert E. Hansen, psychic medium, author, and public speaker.
Hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today I'd like to share the story about the Zen master who asked to see the past and see the future. A young monk was sitting with the Zen master one day. They were engaged in classes and lessons at the monastery. And this young disciple came up to the Zen master and sat quietly in front of him, his legs crossed, his mind alert, his mind attentive. And like many people, the young novice student began to talk to the Zen master about his past experiences, about how his life unfolded, about his challenges, about what had brought him to the monastery to begin studies. He also talked about his expectations, about what he would like to become in the future, that he would like to become a very enlightened being. He wanted to become received by the community and the other Zen monks as one of their own. He had all of these aspirations, and which is not uncommon for an excited young person to do, not knowing the ins and outs of the meditative world, the meditative practice. So the Zen master, of course, understood this completely, for at one time, he coming into the monastic life, he too had these moments, So he sits down with the young man and he says, young student, he says, you keep referring to the life that you had before you came here, which is the memory of your past. He says, do you have a past? And then the young master says, or the young monk, I should say, says, yes, of course, master, I have a past. I've been sharing this with you. So the Zen master says, well, can I please see it? Could you please show me your past? And the Zen monk looked at him like, what? And he thought about photographs. He thought about maybe some writings he had kept in his travel case. He says, I have a past. I've been telling you about it. The Zen master says, no, I know what you're telling me. Those are your memories of the past. But if you have a past, if you have one, I would really like to see it, because I've never seen someone give me the past before. And the Zen monk, the young monk, sat back and he says, I can't give you my past. I don't have my past. I have memory of my past. Then the Zen master quietly said to him, well, since you don't have a past, but you've also talked to me so actively about your future and what you want to own and have and take place in the future, could you please show me your future? Not tell me about it. I'd like to see it. Could you please present it to me in the same way that you have shoes on your feet? You can't show me your past. Well, maybe at least you can show me your future, because apparently you're having trouble showing me either one. You can't show me the past. Now apparently you're telling me you can't show me the future. So the young monk now, his head is spinning and he doesn't know what to say. So the Zen master, with great compassion, leans forward and says to this aspiring young monk, what do you have? And the young monk looks and looks and he says, well, I have this moment. And the Zen master bowed respectfully and said, exactly. Only this moment is all you have. And in that moment, a blackbird in the tree began to swing. A blackbird in the tree began to sing beautifully. Its song cut through the air like a diamond. And the young monk looked up with almost an internal explosion, and nothing more had to be said. Because in that moment, the sound of the songbird was all there was, and he did not receive it as a backdrop of the past or a voice of the future. He felt the pure joy of the songbird in that very moment, and he became illuminated and received complete enlightenment in that moment and went on to become one of the great patriarchs in the Zen tradition. So simply put, if you want true peace and serenity, stay present in the moment. It is the only place that you live. It is the only place that really matters. I wish you peace.